pretty broke. I look like trying to go and diss. I look like 6 shots and not making every hit. Hitch, I'm through the score, check the news. Real tight, got a good squish, fat lips. Only got no list, drink AP on a small wrist. Could've paid for it, but I'd rather him than feel nothing. Yeah, look, my niggas are filthy. So this is not a movie, this is real guns. This is not a movie, we got real guns. Hop in the beef, going to the hood and the topic is me. When I was down, I was broke, but I told him I knew I'd be rich by the top of the week. Just talking about real life, I'm like, nah, you just copying me. Driving outside, rolling town, Scottish.
This is a 2015 Cadillac Escalade. We are putting a base box using a pack module APSUB-GM61. This particular model, they have a actual tuner where it's supposed to be connected to the T-harness, which creates the RCA, and the trigger wire is behind the radio. Some radios, they have a tuner on the passenger kick panel down here, but this one, they actually have a tuner behind the face of the radio. So I'm going to show you. I have already everything taken out, so I'm going to briefly tell you how to take the radio out. The first thing you're going to do is remove this top piece right here. You're going to need a little panel popper, and you pry that from the top down like that. There's a clips right here. There's 4 of them. So you pry that out. It comes out pretty simple. Then you take out this wood grain panel alongside of the dash. Same thing. You pry that from the bottom corner, and whole thing pops out like that. Again, you'll see the clips behind. It comes out pretty simple. And on the left of it, there's another small piece. Same thing. You use a panel popper, pry that off. Then you go to driver's side. Let's see. Okay, so this is the driver's side. You're gonna take this side panel. It pries off. Just pull that out. Then the bottom of the dash, there are 2 Torx screws. I think they are Torx 15. There are 2 of them, one here, one there, and 2 on the bottom side of it, and this pops out. So this whole thing pops out. Once you have them out, then you can remove this little cover right here that holds the center dash alongside of the armrest panel. You take both of them out. They are pretty tight. I'm going to show you. So this thing overlaps this chrome piece like a U shape. In order to take this out, you have to remove both sides. And to get to that part, you need to take these 2 center armrest pieces out. And right about here, which is the bottom one right here, they're really snugged in. So you're going to have to pry that off pretty hard. It feels like it's going to break, but it doesn't. It's just being old and just stuck in there for a while. So you're gonna have to pry that off. And once you have done that, this chrome piece, you pry that out, and they are held on by, again, these metal clips here. It feels like it's gonna break, but you just gotta be gentle. Pry the whole centerpiece out. Then there is a 1 plug on the bottom of this panel right here. You're gonna have to push the tab, and that comes out. Okay, so once you have that out, there are 6 7mm screws, 3 on each side, holding onto the whole radio panel. Then whole thing pops out. There is a one more thing I forgot to mention. This thing right here, that's a CD player for the radio panel. It's also held on by 2 7mm, like that. You have to remove the 7mm out. Then this whole thing comes out. And you just detach that plug right there on the back as well. And once you have that out, this thing keeps popping out because it's touch panel. So once you have that out, it removes the whole panel. Behind this the touch panel. If you look behind, there is a tuner pack right there. So there are two plugs, two gray plugs, one here and one on the part of this antenna. There's another gray plug. You're gonna unplug them, and it's basically T harness. So male and female, whatever you unplug, plug into here. This plug back into the tuner pack, and that gives you the remote. This plugs into the module. Okay, so this is the pack module. Plugs into the back of the tuner pack. Where that is at, and it gives you the LC out, and also amp turn on, so you can hook up bass amplifier. What happens is on this one, when you turn the volume up, it loses the bass, decrease the bass. This pack module is supposed to be retain the bass volume when the volume up on the radio. And also it comes with an ANC bypass plug as well as the bass knob, so you can hook this bass knob, one of these right here, so you can control the subwoofer from here. And the ANC bypass that goes on the amplifier, I'll show you. Okay, this is the ANC bypass harness, which plugs into the back of the amplifier, and that's under here. So we got to take the side panel out, and that plugs in basically T harness also, in and out, and that delete the rumbling sound when you do the bass box. So we're putting this bass box. Okay, for the ANC bypass, the amplifier is right behind this panel. This just pops out. The amplifiers are right inside that hole. There's an amplifier. The first plug on the bottom, which is this one right here, I have it unplugged, and that's the ANC. So what you do is unplug that. This plug plugs it in here like that. Then it goes back into the original plug, which is right down here. That's it. And that bypasses the ANC, so you don't hear the rumbling sound. Very simple to access that. And if you need to repair the amp, obviously you're gonna take this 10 mils out. The amplifier is right there, and the fuse box is right here. So that's pretty simple to do.